So I had such a busy morning that I forgot that I was vlogging. So I skipped a whole huge portion of my day, but it makes the video slightly shorter, which we all know that our attention spans are constantly shrinking. So, you know what? You're welcome for a shorter video. Just getting rid of some nuance, I guess. But got a back and biceps workout in, and I am preparing a salad. And I figured I would show you kind of how I weigh out salad ingredients if you're someone who's tracking your calories and you're kind of like, how do I do it if it's a salad? Also, I'm officially basically starting my prep process for my show in October. I'm not in like a huge calorie deficit at this moment. I'm working on body recomposition, so I'm eating at maintenance right now. But I'm eating at maintenance, anally maintenance, because I'm actually tracking everything to make sure that I am eating at maintenance versus just kind of lightly tracking things and kind of being like, it's all right. Maybe throwing some things in my mouth while I'm cooking and not tracking it, that sort of thing, or just forgetting to track stuff. But that, so I'm being a little bit more tight with my calories. So I'm going to show you how I weigh out this stuff, and keep in mind, yes, I am prepping for a bodybuilding competition or a physique competition, so this is why I'm very strictly tracking things. If you're thinking that I am very just disordered in my eating, well, technically prepping for a show is kind of a controlled short-term eating disorder, so you're welcome. Okay, starting with the lettuce, which I really like arugula because it's like peppery and spicy, and I love that. Kind of tastes a little bit horseradishy, which is my favorite. So to start, you can tear this out, 0 grams. Weigh out the lettuce if you want. It's lettuce, there's hardly any calories in there. You don't need to do this if you're in a show. I don't know, it's up to you. Then I have this handy dandy misto, which was gifted to me by a subscriber and now client, Margaret. She's awesome, and this comes in handy so that I can control the oil amount that I am putting into my salad versus just kind of pouring it on top, because dressings can hold a lot of oil. So I just spray this up, kind of toss it, and then if you want to add a little salt to it just to give it a little more flavor. Then I'm going to tear it out again. I'm going to add my peppers. So then you take note. 57 grams or 2 ounces, whatever. I tend to weigh my carbs in grams and my proteins in ounces. Don't ask me why. It's just easier for me that way. Tear that out. Time for the beets. 150 grams of beets. I just worked out, so ideally I kind of wish I had some sweet potato or whatever, but beets are going to be my carbs for post-workout. I'm also going to put a little bit of salt on the beets. Then we are going to go for my protein, which happens to be some shredded chicken that I cooked off already. I weigh this in ounces. I'm aiming for 6 ounces. So, 6 ounces of chicken. And then, oh yeah, almost forgot. So I'm going to do some pistachios. I'm going to do a half a serving. Nuts have a good amount of calories in them, so you have to be careful. So 15 grams is a half. Voila. Then sprouts. These have like maybe like 2 calories maybe. So weigh that if you want, but it's not going to make a huge difference. Then just give it a little extra spray, some salt, and then I'm just going to use straight up vinegar. So this is apple cider. You can use red wine, you can use balsamic, whatever you wish, but this is just a really good way to have a salad without using a dressing that is really heavy in fat as well, if you don't have a whole lot of calories to spare. So there it is. It is done. My huge salad. Okay, so I'm gonna eat this and then probably disappear for a long time to get back to work, because it is a busy day. But guess this is going to be a focused on my eating day since I am in prep and have to be more cautious of what I'm eating, so that's going to be fun. One other thing I did want to mention is if you are someone who is just starting out in your weight loss journey, there is a reason to be as accurate as possible with your tracking. I don't want to make it seem like you don't have to be as accurate, because it's hard to know what could be the culprit if you hit a plateau. It's not something that you have to do forever, but just starting out, it's good to know where you're at, know proper portion sizes, and then you can know how to adjust your calories moving forward, or if you hit a plateau, because you know when that happens you have to do something. You have to either up your exercise, really focus on taking your calories down, something with food. So there is some benefit to being anal at the start of a journey that you don't have to do forever. Eventually you will really figure it out and hit a point where you don't have to be as involved in that. But I'm gonna stop talking and eat my food, and I will see you when I see you. Alright, so dinner, just ground turkey and cabbage and peppers. I would love to include some sweet potatoes in here, but I forgot to cook them before it was like blazing hot outside, and there's no way in hell I'm turning the oven on. So cabbage it is. I'll probably make up the rest of the carbs for the day with fruit, which is nice and cool and in the fridge right now. I've got like strawberries and raspberries, so probably go for that. And basically between lunch and now was just a bunch of work and getting my steps in to for my cardio and stuff, getting ready to start to lean out. And as I mentioned before, I'm kind of at a maintenance calorie mode, not, you know, full on cut mode. So it'll get more serious later on, but for now this is what we got, and I'll see you at dinner. Sorry, this video is horrible. Did I say dinner? I meant dessert. See you at dessert. If you can tell, my brain is fried and it's really hot, so I cannot think. See you later. Okay, so dessert time. I've got my peanut butter powder and then protein powder, so a good little kick of protein in here. And then we've got my fruit, strawberries and raspberries for, you know, we got the the dipping sauce, I got the berries, and I'm looking forward to eating this. I'm gonna end the vlog here, if you could even call this a vlog. I don't know what this was, I'm sorry. So with starting prep, I've kind of had this realization that, you know, at the beginning of signing up for this bodybuilding competition, it was, you know, nerve-wracking but super exciting. But then when the whole COVID thing hit, I'm realizing now that my mindset or my focus or my priority shifted a lot. It went from, you know, getting ready to start focusing on prepping for this competition to what can I do to help people get healthier? How can I be healthier? And just being a better coach and really just enjoying that process of coaching and helping people get healthier. And I mean, that's why I became a coach, is to help people and give people hope and be a support for people. And I'm so like focused in on that and just enjoying that, and that's, you know, my passion currently, that I've found it's been hard for me to kind of put some of that focus into myself and training for this competition. So it's been a little bit difficult to kind of light that fire underneath myself. And I wouldn't say that like the motivation is not there. There's this certain feeling of not wanting it to take away from the main thing that I am passionate right now, and it doesn't have to, but the most fulfilling thing to me right now is coaching. And it's weird, and I know I need to do things for myself along the way too, but I definitely had a shift in realization and focus and knowing like what is important in life, and that is health and helping people. So getting over to find that drive and hit it hard to compete in this competition again. It's been a little bit more difficult than before all of the COVID-19 stuff for whatever reason, but just some random thoughts, I guess you could say. But here we go, you know, gonna get it started, gonna get ready for the stage and press on. And on that note, thank you for watching. I appreciate it if you have stuck around this long, and if you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to leave them down below. Oh, and check out my podcast with my friend D. It's called Mind Hub Podcast. I'll put the link down below. It's on iTunes, Spotify, Anchor, basically anywhere you can listen to a podcast. And leave us a review, and we'll shout you out. And that's it. All right, peace out, guys. I'll see you next time.